Greetings one and all, this is Lloyd Brown and welcome social media family to my vlog. Season 6, episode 5 of the making of the Salute Project album and also the making of the Therapy album. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. I want to thank you guys for passing through. I want to thank you guys for stopping by. As always, it is a pleasure, never a chore. So let's get into it. You done know the crew already, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters. I'm going to be talking firstly about the original track and how that was conceived. And then in the second half, I'm going to be talking about how the Salute Project mix, the Salute mix of the said track was conceived for this particular project. And today, it is track 5, It's Not About. So the story of how It's Not About came about was by way of a tune that I heard many years before from Mike Brooks entitled Feeling of Reggae. This feeling of reggae keeps turning me on. Absolutely love that tune. I think it was Sly. that was on the drums. It was just solid. It was on point. Sounded like he was playing to a click track. Many years later, I got to know Mike Brooks, veteran singer. I had featured some of his tracks on some of my albums. Not a lot, but there were a handful of tracks, let's say. He had the idea of having me voice on that rhythm track. And when I heard that was the rhythm track he wanted me to voice on, it's like, it just blew my mind, man. Blew my mind. I was just off my head with excitement. He sent me the track. But what I had to do with the original track, I had to literally splice it into certain sections so it sounded more fluent to what lyrics I was going to put on the track. It's Not About came as a result from that. I was so confident with the track, I decided to actually shoot a video to the track as well. Now, so fast forwarding from then till now, I wanted to utilize a vocalist by the name of Garnet Cross solely to voice on that particular track. For those who don't know who Garnet Cross is, he comes from a dynasty of singers in the reggae fraternity, so to speak. His brothers are Hector Cross, Derek Cross, and the late Victor Cross. Victor wrote an album called, well, he voiced an album called Finally, which is in my phone and still gets played regular. Very good album from the late Victor Cross. And also his sister that you know as one of the Lovers Rock queens, Sandra Cross. So I wanted to utilize him because I heard a track from him. I like the way he delivered the tune. He delivered it in a very contemporary style, you know, and I like that. And he went under the name of Sergeant Pepper, I think. So straight away, I just linked him up and said, yeah, love the tune. Love that tune. To which he replied, yeah, give thanks and what have you. And we just kind of left it at that. So when we actually got the personnel together to work on the album, and Garnet was one of the choices, we set up the session, he came in, he voiced on the session, he done what he had to do. But then after him leaving and after me hearing the track, it didn't sound like a solo track to me. I was listening and it was all on one level. That's nothing against Garnet whatsoever, but I just felt there needed to be a to and fro, back and forth kind of vibe with the tune. The song is basically about how we live with one another. So I thought sharing the song with one another was a good idea. So I was looking for another artist to complement Garnet's vocals on the track. And straight away, Tony Corbin came to mind. The thing about Tony that I liked was that obviously his vocal tones were very similar to Garnet's as well. And having a to and fro response kind of vibe on the track, I thought would have been much better for the track. You know, because it's all about the song at the end of the day. So Tony came in, he recorded his vocals on the track. It just simply worked.
It's not about the bling or the clothes or the size of your rims that will give you the respect in these hard times we live.
It's not about the latest things inside of your crib. They will fade to dust soon enough. Tell me how you're gonna live.
It's not about who you know,
not about
but how live.
How you live.
It's not about what you got.
It's not about.
It's what you give.
What you give.
It's not about.
A good executive decision, I think you'll agree. That's how It's Not About was made. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for stopping by. And as always, you done know the coup. People, please abstain from foolishness. And until I catch you on the next episode, people, please stay blessed. I'm out of here. I'm gone. Laters. Abstain from foolishness.